Anybody can see me? Yeah, I'm in here.
Oh, yeah, good. Thank you for joining. Okay. All right, everyone mute themselves.
Can y'all hear this?
Everyone mute themselves except for Atheist. All right. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So, yeah, I'm Fred Quinn. I regularly debate atheists on Discord and on YouTube shows. And since you're quite an outspoken atheist and you're live today, we thought we'd invite you in here for you to defend the rationality and coherence of atheism. Do you think you can do that?
I do it all the time. Okay. What's your question?
Okay, good. Can you tell me, do you deny the existence of God or just have a lack of belief?
I deny it.
Good.
Yes.
God does not exist because...
What?
God does not exist because...
Are you asking a question or what? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't exist because it doesn't exist. There's no evidence for God.
Okay, so it's your position that there's no evidence for God. Is that correct?
Yes, I am a strong atheist. Do you understand what that is?
Okay, good. Yeah, I've studied philosophy and theology, sir.
Okay. Now, what do you believe? What do you believe?
Okay, I'm a Christian theist.
You're a Christian theist? Okay.
So your position that nothing is evidence for God. Now, what that entails is nothing has its causal origin in God. Do you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Okay, can you tell me what is the causal origin of everything, including the Big Bang?
We don't know. See, that's the most beautiful thing about science. That's the most beautiful. Hold, let me talk. Let me finish. You answer the question. You ask the question. I'm going to answer the question.
I'm a moderator here. Now, I will give you a chance to speak, but I just want to explain something to you.
Okay? What you need to explain?
Okay, listen to me. Listen, this is not your hangout. Okay. Now, you will be treated absolutely fairly here, right? Now, when I ask you a question, I am not asking for you to educate me, okay? I'm asking you to commit to one position or another.
So who am I debating here? I'm
Fred Quinn.
Okay, who are you now?
Okay, I go by the name of Fred Quinn.
So you are the moderator and debating me?
Yeah, I can temporarily relinquish my mods. There are other moderators in here. You will be given...
I tell you what, hey, listen, check this out, Fred. I tell you what you do, right? You come, this is what I want you to do. We're gonna create because I like to see visuals. I like real debates. Listen. Listen. I want you to come on a Google Hangout. Listen, bring your own moderators. I want you to bring...
Why do you think I invited him here, folks? Okay, unmute him.
Listen, I want you to bring your own moderators and we can debate.
No, we're not going to, listen, we don't even have to have moderation in here. It'll just be you and me now. Okay? I'm just telling you, when I ask you a question, I am not asking you to educate me and for you to give me a stream of consciousness. When I ask you a question, I'm just asking you to commit one way or the other.
Okay, and listen, when you ask your question, I'm going to ask you some questions too, okay? How many questions you want to ask me? So let's get that straight.
A number, okay?
How many you want to ask me?
I don't know. We'll see as we go along, okay?
Okay, and I'm going to ask you questions. So we're going to ask each other questions. Do you agree to that? You agree to ask them? And make sure you answer my question. Make sure you answer them, though.
Are you listening?
Okay, good.
I said yes. Now, since you asserted nothing has its causal origin in God, and you don't know what the causal origin of everything is, including the Big Bang, by what logical means do you rule out the existence of God as the causal origin?
Oh, that's simple. Because God is basically, it's like, are you familiar with Occam's razor?
Yeah, I studied.
Okay, so why? Just a simple thing. And I'm gonna give you a simple answer. There's a simple answer to this elementary question. Why would we need a cause, a superfluous cause like a God? There's been many gods. There's been many gods, not just the Christian God, the Islamic God, the Greek gods, the Egyptian deities, all type of deities, all type of creation stories. Why would we need a particular God that we have no particular evidence for to say? It's basically the only thing you're asking this question. It's a rhetorical question, and it deals with the gods of the gaps. Why would we need a God? Why would we need a God to be a cause of the universe? Why?
Okay, that's a question. That's not
And
an
then and that's an answer. And the answer is okay. Listen. Let me finish my answer. You're being rude. You're inviting on your show. You're being rude. Listen. Let me finish my answer. It was an answer, and you didn't listen to it. You didn't listen to it. The cause of the universe. We do. Stop. We do not know the cause of the universe. We do not know what happened before the Big Bang.
We've already discussed that, sir.
Okay, and you asked me why I don't think it's God. That's what you asked me, right?
Okay, sir, listen to me. I asked you a very simple, circumspect question.
Yeah, it was circumspect. It was, yeah.
Please.
Don't get angry. Don't get angry. Just listen to the answers. You're getting emotional. Yeah, don't do that. It's okay.
Unmute. Okay, great. Okay. Now, this conversation and debate is not going to go like it is on your Hangout. You will be given absolute equal time with me. Okay?
Okay, so what's the time? You
finished responding to me. Now it's my turn. Now, I asked you a question, and your response was not a specific answer to my question, but you responded with a question. So I will repeat the question again. Since you assert nothing has its causal origin in God, but you don't know what the causal origin of everything is, including the Big Bang, can you tell me by what logical means you rule out that a creator God is not the causal origin? By what logical means, sir?
Okay, now I want you to listen very well because I already answered your question. Because it's a simple question. You said by what logical means. Let's just deal with that. I don't want to go over your head. I just told you what logical means. I said that through the history of man, we've had thousands and hundreds of gods. So by this logical reason, first of all, you have to pick of the little. What God would it be? So that would give me an intelligent thinker to say, well, obviously it was none of these gods, because all of these gods have basically been creation of man's imagination. So why would I pick? Then I have some questions for you. Why would I pick any god to have been a cause of the universe, to have been some type of unmoved mover? Why? That is my logical answer, because there have been many gods, and basically God has been created by man's imagination. That's why. That's my answer. Is that a good enough answer for you, sir?
Actually, no. That was a very poor response, if I may say so.
Have you ever thought about it? Maybe it was a poor question? No, you get quiet. You invited me on here. I'm the Emperor Atheist. You don't mean nobody. You don't mean, who are you?
You're obnoxious. It's not going to work that way here, okay? I kept my mouth shut.
No, you didn't. You're rude, though.
While you were speaking.
You have to be, listen, you have to be nicer if you're going to invite people on your show.
I'm speaking right now. I was quiet while you were talking. Now, while I'm talking, you're not going to talk over me, right? I was quiet while you were talking. Okay, unmute him. Now, the moderators in the room will mute you if you interrupt me while I'm responding to you, okay? Now, all you did was you asked another question and you made an assertion that people have believed in different gods. That doesn't answer my question. So I'll repeat it again and I'll clarify.
You want to ask the same question?
Okay, please. You did not answer my question, so I'm
That's terrible,
to
man.
clarify it.
Hey, you got to calm your attitude, man. You too angry.
You are being rude. You are being entirely rude and obnoxious and over talking me. I know that's your style.
No, that's not my style. My style is actually to answer questions of you, you clowns.
Listen to me. Right now, you're currently muted because you're being obnoxious. Now, I truly want to have a conversation and a debate with you. Now, you're going to be muted until I finish because you aren't exercising self-control with your big mouth. Now, when you're speaking, I will keep my mouth shut. Now, you did not answer my question. You gave a response.
I'm having fun, Maurice. This is fun to me, man.
Pretense of answering it. So, since you assert that God, a creator God, is not the causal origin of everything, but you do not know what the causal origin of everything is, I want to hear your deductive, logical argument, okay, with premises followed by a conclusion, how it is that you rule out necessarily that a creator God is not the causal origin. Telling me that people believe that a variety of gods is not an answer to the question. Okay? So your mission, should you choose to accept it, give me your logical deductive argument as how you rule out that there is a creator God as the causal origin when you said you don't know what the causal origin of it is. Okay, your microphone.
Okay, are you listening now? Now, we're going to do this one more time. Then I'm going to start asking you questions. But you're not going to be the only one asking questions. Okay. Now, we're going to do this. I'm going to give you the deductive reasoning of basically trying to disprove that fairies didn't create the earth or the world. Now, listen. First of all, you say you studied philosophy. I don't think so. This is trying to prove a negative. It's almost like Russell's teapot. It's like saying you asking me to give you evidence of something we don't have evidence for. You asking me to say, well, give me deductive reason of why the unicorns don't live on Pluto. It makes no sense. It's a stupid rhetorical question. Like I said, once again, the atheist position is, the worldview is the rejection of gods, the denial of gods. The theist position, they believe in gods. So you have to start with your burden of proof. And then I will give my burden of justification, which will be easier for me to do. So I've already given you an answer to why there's no reason to believe that some creator God created the universe. There's no reason to believe it. None of and first of all, another reason, I shouldn't use a scientific reason, but what mechanism did this particular creator God use to just say make the sun? What mechanism did he use to cause these things to happen? So we don't understand any of these things. So there's no reason to believe in some creator God at all. There's another million more reasons. Now you can talk. Darth?
Okay, you have not answered my question.
Is that all you're going to say the whole debate?
You're over-talking me, sir. I didn't overtalk you. You were free to speak. You were not interrupted. Okay? Now, you may be in the habit and custom of being rude and obnoxious, but you're being treated with absolute respect, and you're behaving like an animal here today.
That's not respect. Because if you was in my face, you wouldn't say animal. You wouldn't use terms like that.
You're being treated with absolute respect because you're behaving.
I think you are a troll, but I like trolls, so it's okay.
You still have not answered the question. Okay, can you tell me what is the causal origin of everything, including the Big Bang?
It is incoherent for there to be a causal origin to everything. Let this circle represent everything that exists. If there was a cause for everything, it itself would be in the circle of everything, since it exists. So it couldn't be the cause of everything, unless it caused itself to exist. And self-causation is widely considered to be incoherent. Edward Fraser writes in his book 5 Proofs of the Existence of God. For more than 2,300 years, from Aristotle to Aquinas to the present day, proponents of different versions of the Aristotelian argument have claimed, not that everything has a cause, but rather that what goes from potential to actual has a cause. William Lane Craig's Clam argument states that whatever begins to exist has a cause. No philosopher runs an argument with the premise that everything has a cause.
Okay, can you tell me what is the causal origin of everything, including the Big Bang? Yeah, I've studied philosophy and theology, sir.